I came back with my bow sound. So those of you who resonate with this and need this will gravitate to this. I'm in a space where it's so nice when you see like the numbers of your channel growing, and it seems so great when it seems like you're getting noticed by people, and sometimes that attention attracts the wrong attention. So my intention now is just send my message to the right people. May the right people receive this, um, so that we can continue to grow and be a better version of ourselves. Because at the end of the day, it's about becoming a better version of yourself, which means that if you're a better version of yourself, that means you can help others. That means that you can truly understand and them and their plights. That means that you can detach. That means that you can change your life and bring in the things you want, even though you're going through your trials and tribulations. Each one of us have to go through things in order for us to um, uh, go through, to go above, to go to the next level, to go to where we need to be on our journey. Okay, so I'm out here and the trees are blowing, and at first I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna come out here, it's cold. But it's my spirit was like I don't know how I pushed through and I'm able to come out here. So I'm out here, y'all. And so I'm grateful. And the trees are, if the sun actually came out, listen, it was really chilly today. Okay. And it's supposed to be June, but it was really chilly. But the sun came out. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for everything. And it's like sometimes you forget when you're frustrated, when you're angry, when you're upset. You forget to be grateful. Okay. You forget to acknowledge the little things, that smile, that joy, that peace that someone brings to you. We forget, but there's a lot to be grateful for, and we are still pushing through and elevating ourselves. I've gone through many changes. I've stopped doing videos and started again and stopped because I've gone through different changes in my journey of who I am and what I want. And I just trust that God, the creative divine within me that surrounds me, will continue to lead me on the path that is right for me as I continue to shift myself, regardless of if people agree with me or not. On your journey, you will have to understand and overstand and understand that some people will not agree with you. They'll think you're doing it wrong. It doesn't go like that. That's not how the world works. Well, that's how your world works. But how does you, the being that you are, how do you feel? What are you sensing? What is God leading you to? What do you feel is right for you, and which direction do you feel you should go? You must learn to trust in that, because people will tell you so many things and you will miss out on so many opportunities because of fear of what other people may think, because of fear of what other people may believe, because of other people's ideologies and belief systems. Since the moment you came into this world, everything was imposed upon you. You gotta walk like this. You gotta write with this hand. You gotta talk like this. You gotta think like this. Everything from the beginning was imposed on you. It was never really your choice. Now that you are older, right, whatever age you may be, you can make your own decisions and decide for yourself what it is that you desire to experience. What is it that you desire to feel, and what is that you believe in? Okay? The imagination is that connection to the unknown, the mystery. And that is what keeps us youthful, joyful, and full of life. Okay? And that connection to the divine creator, God, whatever you want to call the divine, right? The being that provides, that protects. Because who tells your heart to beat? A lot of people don't want to think about these things, but how is your heart beating? How are you still moving? In the Bible, and I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual, and I'm learning more and more, and I'm recognizing patterns and connections to things that I didn't realize before. But it was like God said, be ye in the world, but not of the world, right? flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone, and some things like that. Your body is of this world, but you're not of this world. Your spirit, your soul is not of this world, but the body is. That's why the body stays heavy, dense, stuck. And they're like, oh, you got to make your body lighter. But the main body that they're speaking of is, is the spirit, the soul. This is why you can meet people that it doesn't matter what you say to them. It doesn't matter what you say about them, because they have transcended beyond the body, because the body is just a vessel of this world. In order for you to live in this world physically, you have to be in this body. But once you realize that these are other people's beliefs, this is their thoughts. This creation is not God's creation. This is God's child's creation. And then that child chose to create all of this. This is why you see so much chaos and anger and hostility, because this is not the world. This is why God said, be in the world, but not of the world. Okay, this is why they say you pray, you meditate, you say all these things, because you have to realize that this world is just this world, but you got to be able to bring your mind outside of this world, but still be in this world, because you got to be aware, But they say to be aware of your surroundings, but not to be afraid. Fear is the false evidence appearing real, but the world is based off of fear. The way the world has been made has been based off of fear, anger, hostility. Look at the movie that's coming out, Inside Out. What is inside of you is manifesting outside of you. What has been happening? What have we always, what has always been is what's in you. This is a lot of us being taught this. What was in you is manifesting outside of you. Inside Out. The Elementals. All of these movies, they have messages. Okay? It's very, very, very important for you to recognize that there's a link to something in everything. That connection, that person that you spoke to for 5 minutes, everything. Okay? So I just wanted to come out here. I'm going to play some sounds, but I just want you to understand and understand that the divine is. Look at that. Sorry, y'all. Look at that. Even then, look at that. Did I push it too circle? Okay, there we go. Even the wind is blowing. It's confirmation, confirming. Okay. All right. So the divine is with you. Okay. So no matter what is being said, no matter what people may think, okay, there's a lot of energies going on around here. You don't have to accept it. There's a lot of people that believe certain ways of being and doing. A lot of people, they have a bad mind. That's what they call them, bad mind. Their mind is at the lowest frequency and lowest vibration, and they speak things. They're inappropriate. Well, we're transcending that. We're going to move beyond that. We don't pay attention to that. Don't feed it. Sometimes you're going to be guided to speak on things that are injustices and things that are inappropriate, things that is not of the divine. And then there are going to be times where you won't speak. You won't need to speak, because everything is going to be shown and changed. Okay. And so I am so thankful for everything that I have. And, sometimes it gets difficult, because there's so many people with bad minds that are twisted, and then there's people that are meant to be healed by people like us that want to make a difference and want to make a change and want to become a better version of ourselves. Okay. So regardless of what people think, regardless of the people with bad minds, right, we are going to move forward, and we're going to trust that the divine is going to continue to lead us on a path that is right for us. Okay. That path may not be walked. You might have to really walk a whole different path than the others, and that's okay. All right. So blessings to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. And may the divine continue to work on you and continue to help you to find your peace in whatever you're going through. And may you continue to grow and elevate and become the best version of yourself that you possibly can, so that you can continue to help this world become the place where the divine can really dwell. It's really hard for the divine to dwell here with all of the people with their bad minds, and we all get to a place where our mind is bad, but we have to overcome. We have to overcome the issues, the problems, the differences, the judgments, the chaos, and all of the things that are happening. We have to overcome it. Okay, that's why you got to pray for strength. That's why you got to call it in, call your power in. Okay, we are meant to do big things, but the world tries to make us small or think we're small, but we're not small. You're not small. So blessings and abundance to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace and prosperity to all of us as we continue to grow. Okay, peace. So let's see, how do I, there we go.